browsing history say you what plan that you thought he was making before you
Good point.
thought he was making a plan?
Good
Incognito doesn't do anything.
All right, I'm about to start.
Yeah, so we got audio there.
Man, I'm about to start.
Put that in video.
Yo, what up, y'all down there on YouTube? You feel what I'm saying? This is the first time I'm streaming on this page. I'm just gonna let the stream run while I do these reactions real quick. And yeah, so make sure you hit the like button, get more people in here. I'm gonna try to do this every so often. And yeah, so I'm about to do my intro. So I'm gonna be talking to the camera. Is the camera? Oh, it's on me to do it. Yo, what up? It's your boy Trapp, and welcome back to I'm Not a Politician, but where we are focused on learning about politics unbiasedly. You feel what I'm saying? So I know it's been a little minute. I'm gonna stop taking these little breaks. I'll be taking like a 2-month break, all that stuff. So I'm gonna stop taking these breaks or whatever. But yeah, let's get into a couple videos for today. Y'all make sure you follow me on everything at Trapp, subscribe, hit the bell. Let's get to 100K. That's gonna be my goal for 2025 when you see this video. We're trying to get to 100K on this channel. I'm gonna put the effort in and I'm gonna do little stories and all of that stuff for y'all. So yeah, so y'all just make sure y'all support the channel, hit the subscribe button. Alright, so let's see. First video today. Trump delivers a message to Americans who voted against him. Nah, Trump, you can't be mad. Nah, you know, people can vote for who they want to vote for. You know what I mean? But let's see what bro talking about, man. Y'all know Trump don't give a damn. Trump probably threatening motherfuckers on this video. Y'all know Trump don't mind threatening you. You know what I'm saying?
President-elect Trump making his message clear to Americans who didn't vote for him.
I'm going to treat you every bit as well as I have treated the greatest MAGA.
Boy, I thought he was finna get on some shit. When he started off with, I'm going to treat you, I went on ahead and finished it with some bad shit. I thought he was finna say some bad shit. Okay. Look, Trump taking the high road. Let me turn it up a little bit.
But as well as I have treated the greatest MAGA supporters, there's never been anything like MAGA in the history of this country. These people are so dedicated to making America great again. It's very simple. And I'm going to treat them just the same as I treat MAGA. We're going to treat everybody good. We want success for our...
I will say, I've never seen no shit like this MAGA shit. Never. Like, I'm trying to think of one movement that I can think of during my lifetime that was this strong, like where people was willing to crash out over it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro said storm the Capitol, they stormed that motherfucker, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't think of nothing that's been that strong, that powerful, that people was willing to crash out over. You know?
We want safety for our country.
Our next guest knows all about Trump's messaging. Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders served as Donald Trump's White House press secretary.
Like her last name, Huckabee.
So, Governor, your thoughts about that message yesterday?
Her last name is Huckabee.
Since winning.
All right, let's see what she's saying.
I don't think it should come as a surprise. This is a person who absolutely loves our country. And when he was president for 4 years, everybody was doing better under his leadership. Our economy was strong. Our border was secure. We had respect around the world. And I think you're seeing that already before he even steps into the office. People are already treating him like the president, from world leaders that we saw over the last several days to the business community.
People are already treating like, soon as Donald Trump won, though, for real, everything did start moving, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even just saying that. Like, the moment he won, everybody did start treating bro like he was the president. He started instantly telling people what was going to happen. Like, him putting that tariff, saying it was going to be a tariff on everybody. Like, Canada came to meet with him and stuff. Like, he ain't even the president yet. But instantly, though, you know, everybody did treat bro like the president, for real.
to elected officials. And that's because, one, people know that their life was better under President Trump than under this past administration. And this is a person who's going to fight for every single American and for every person to do well in this country.
So, Governor, they always say in life, you can always judge someone's character by how they treat people they need nothing from. And in the interim, if you look at the inner cities and how they're beginning to flip and they were more open to his message, would this not be a great time to go to Chicago, go to New York, go to Philadelphia, go to these areas and say, what do you need? How can I help? And that would put pressure on maybe some Democrats in that area.
Chicago needs help. How can they stop the gun violence in Chicago? The life expectancy is like 14.
Let everybody carry. Problem solved.
It's something like it has to be something. The life expectancy is like 14 in Chicago, bruh. Trey, how old you is? 12? Bro, he's 12, bruh.
He's almost gone. He's literally there.
In Chicago, he's almost gone. So that needs to be a focus. Like he could completely win me over completely if he can do something about the Chicago violence, bro. I wonder why was Chicago everybody in jail anyway. I was finna say I wonder why, like, you know, in New York if you get caught with a gun, it's 3 years mandatory, and you know, but I'm like, if they do that in Chicago, I mean they are, cause they say it's so many people in jail there that they be getting 3 gun charges and they still let them out because there ain't enough room in the jail.
To keep even worse.
They might have to just build a bigger prison. I hate to say something like that, you know, being a black man, but like, they might have to just build a bigger prison because, bro, it can't keep going like it's going in Chicago. They murder somebody and still just get out because it ain't no room.
They haven't learned anything, and the people that are being attacked can't help themselves because they're listening to the rules.
For real.
They're not carrying a gun because they're not supposed to. What happened?
Got smoked, got robbed, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It'd be dope if Donald Trump can do something about that.
Say House members that they might need to
I don't know how hard
passed.
it may be.
Absolutely, and you saw glimpses of that from the campaign, the president going into places that don't traditionally vote for Republicans, and he was able to change and move those numbers and bring in new demographic of voter. But I think one of the big things, that's who Donald Trump has always been. He never needed this job. He never needed to be in office in the first place, but our country desperately needed him. We needed somebody who would take on institutions that had long been allowed to have total and absolute control of our country and fight back for
FaceTime
so many different sectors, just because he finally gave a voice to people who felt like they'd been ignored for decades. That's why he won overwhelmingly, and I think it would be great to see him continue to go into a lot of these communities, continue building support, but more important than just building support,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Following Donald Trump is a hard act, man. That's a hard act to follow. That's a hard act to follow, man. Joe Biden was doomed before he even, like, for real got all the way in there. And then it didn't make it no better that shit started falling apart. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm just sitting here thinking, like, whoever the next president is, bro, it's gonna be hard for him, man.
What he's going to be able to do to make their communities and as a whole our country infinitely better.
Right, and who's stopping that from happening? Explain to people that you care. Governor Huckabee Sanders, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Talk to you soon, Sarah.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
I'm Steve Ducey. I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart.
Well, you know, there you go. Donald Trump says he's going to treat even the people who didn't vote for him the same as he would treat the people who voted for him. Which I don't see how he would be able to treat them differently, considering everybody's walking a different walk of life and all that. So I don't even see how he'll be able to treat them differently. So, but yeah, that's the message. That's the video. And y'all make sure y'all subscribe, hit the bell if you want to be here to watch more videos with your boy. And yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'm out. What up, T? You need to grab some food? No.
Is that what you were calling?
Except they're not.
All right, hurry up.
Case was finna show you his, give us some,
All right, tell him I'm gonna FaceTime him after that.
said it was gonna FaceTime, yeah.
After I get done with the reactions.
Every
What
one
up,
of the-
YouTube? Huh?
Every one of the states that you had mentioned is all left states.
I should have ate
So
your sons.
the problem that you run into is their mentality is, oh, fix the gun problem by taking the horns off of the gazelle so that the cheetah won't fucking eat it. It makes no sense. And every single one of those that think that way have this problem.
They gotta do something about it though, cause god
The
dang,
first thing
bro.
that happens, you gotta, unfortunately, you gotta get rid of them.
Them people in
That's the
Chicago
problem.
don't got a chance.
You have to get rid of the people above because they're the ones creating it. And that's hard because of its own rules and regulations. And as soon as that goes away, it'll fix itself.
You know, what's so crazy is it's some cops in Chicago. They got caught on camera, dropping off like a box of guns in the middle of the hood. Just got out, parked, took it out the back seat, just left it on the corner and left. And it got actually caught on camera, just in the middle of a neighborhood. You know what I mean? It was like by a store, but they got out the car,
Hoping that the problem fixes itself that way, which,
let them kill each other off, I guess.
but yeah.
But man,
But
I couldn't believe I saw that. Like, I'm like, bro, y'all the police.
if you look at it from a war perspective, the problem is, oh, we can't do that on a large scale because there's casualties. So that's enough. Then you try something else, and you just
That
keep,
shit crazy.
you don't want to do that.
All right, y'all. Next reaction. Here we go. My stomach's starting to hurt a little bit. Yo, what up? It's your boy Trapp, and welcome back to I'm Not a Politician, but. And today we got another video for y'all, right? So before we get started, y'all make sure y'all subscribe, hit the bell, so that you're notified whenever another video is released. Follow me on all social media at Trapp Terrell. TikTok is Trapp Terrell WTF. If we even have TikTok.
It ain't looking good.
Yeah, I'm finna say it don't even look like we gonna have TikTok. I saw Donald Trump say he was gonna try to save it since this was made him win the election in his opinion. But so what's the deal on that though? Like, it's because I thought I saw something that said if you have TikTok, like they just gonna take it, they're just gonna make it to where you can't download it. But if you have it, it'll still work. No, I don't know. I didn't make that up, but maybe I
lived
just
in a country that
misunderstood.
took away something like that, so it's like,
Yeah.
nobody knows.
Well, I guess we're gonna see on what's the 19th or 16th.
January 19th, unless anything changes, which it doesn't sound like the Supreme Court's paying any attention to an appeal. It's coming in on it now.
It's fucking TikTok.
Because they can do that, and yeah. I did see something, but I'm not going to go into it while you doing all that.
Well, damn. Well, y'all, let's see what this video here about. It say expert warns China wants war. So expert thinks China want war. War with who? Let me look in the comments real quick before I do this video. China owns over 200 acres of U.S. soil. U.S. owns 0 acres in China. This says it all.
Somebody pointed out it's all right next to bases.
They do?
Mm-hmm.
China news is probably telling its citizens Americans want war. Damn. All I heard is we need bigger military budget. The U.S. has 5,000 nukes, and we are crying about China having 600 nukes. And 9,000 by 2030. Boy, what we need so many nukes for? How much space does a nuke take out? Let's say it land, like how close do it have to land to us to kill us?
Well, you need multiple, I guess, to kill the nation, but it depends on the strategy, really. I mean,
I wonder how close it have to hit. Like if it hit in Texas, will it blow us up too?
Not instantly, but we'd be dead for sure.
Why you say that?
It's a nuclear bomb.
What's it like, gas and shit?
Half the planet's gonna be.
Off just hitting in Texas?
Depends on what they drop.
That shit crazy as hell. Y'all tell me a little more about some nukes down in these comments.
He knew that.
Yeah, I apparently I've been misjudging a nuke, but I don't know. So we finna watch this video. Expert warns China wants war. So I guess the experts is finna tell us that China wants war with us. So let's see what they talking about.
Well, the new Pentagon report says that China is rapidly expanding its nuclear arsenal, nearly tripling it under the Biden administration. Assistant Secretary of Defense for Indo-Pacific.
Damn, they just blame China making nuclear bombs on Joe Biden. Everything Joe fault. Hey man, them niggas over there working in their own country, and they said that shit was under Joe's watch. Man, come on, man. Chill out.
Security Affairs Eli Ratner sounding the alarm over why China could be doing this.
Expansion of China's nuclear program raises the question of what are all these nuclear weapons for? And they haven't answered that question.
Why are they doing this? Well, Beijing's move comes as also as deepening ties with Russia while increasing pressure on Taiwan. Gordon Chang is here. Gatestone Institute senior fellow.
But we finna start beef off of seeing somebody do something in their country and us saying, why you doing that? And them feeling like it ain't your business. And it's like, bitch, yes it is. We gonna fight if you don't tell me why you doing this.
It's that vague Facebook post that people post.
This is crazy.
I'm tired of fake friends type shit.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, is it me? Is it?
What are y'all doing with those bums? Why y'all making those? Why did y'all expand y'all program? Well, it ain't your business. It ain't even your country.
What you evolving for? Quick.
Man, that's crazy, man.
The book, China is Going to War. Gordon, always good to see you. Do you think it is just that? Do you think that China is preparing to go to war, potentially over Taiwan or even perhaps with us?
Well, certainly, because we've seen all the preparations for it. Xi Jinping can't stop talking about going to war. He's also engaged in the fastest and the largest military buildup since the end of the Second World War. He's stockpiling grain and other commodities. He is trying to sanction-proof his regime. He's firing military officers who are opposed to going to war. He's mobilizing civilians, and he's surveying the U.S. for nuclear weapons strikes. We see all these Chinese incursions and attempted incursions into our military bases, especially in September when a Chinese national twice tried to sneak on to a U.S. nuclear weapons base in the lower 48 states. So it's clear what they want to do. Whether they will actually do it or not is a different question, but they're making preparations to kill Americans.
God damn, you just gonna say Americans? Why would they kill us? He looking serious as hell too, talking about they making preparations to kill Americans. Why? Hell no, man.
Americans, are we prepared for this?
No, we're not. The President of the United States, the one with the constitutional duty to protect Americans from foreign attacks, his number one constitutional duty. He doesn't talk to the American people about this. His budgets don't reflect priorities of getting us ready to go to war. And unfortunately, we have American people who think they're at peace. But yeah, we're at peace right now, but could be on the edge of conflict.
How will...
Oh my God, bro. Hell no. I don't really like that. You know what he just said? He just said everything is cool. But what if? And the problem is, what if it could be taken as a good thing or it could be taken as a bad thing. It depends on what you do after the what if. It can be overthinking, or you can be being aware. But I think he's over, like, because it's not our business, because it's no beef, and he's saying they're loading up more weapons. Yeah, we cool with them, but what if we not cool with them? That's kind of starting shit. You know what I mean? That's kind of starting shit in my opinion. That's kind of being a little humbuggish. You feel what I mean? If nothing's wrong, why are you making something wrong? Why would you throw the energy of what if? You know what I mean? So I don't know. If they did something that was like a little shaky, it's like, okay, cool, you noticed that. But like you literally just said everything was fine, but what if it's not? And that's not okay. You trying to start
We're
shit.
at peace right now, but could be on the edge of conflict.
How will
Yeah, I don't like
President-elect
that.
Trump differ than the current policy?
I don't know. We're going to find out. I think that we're going to see more money for the military. We're going to also see an emphasis on war-fighting capacity, as opposed to, for instance, DEI and other things that the Pentagon has been pushing. But we will see how he looks at this. And his first budget is going to tell us quite a lot about it.
I ain't gonna lie though, them motherfuckers look crazy. They military. Ooh, I ain't talking shit or whatever, but like, they military soldiers look crazy as hell. Look at them. I know, like, I'm looking down here or whatever, but like, look at him. That little motherfucker, that third one, bro. Come on, bro. That third one is with the shit. He willing to die about that.
President Trump, I mean, what
They
would you
picked
say?
the
What would you say to
perfect
him in
steel
terms of
shot.
What type of policies the U.S. should follow in order to try and blunt Beijing?
This is crazy.
First thing is he needs to talk to the American people. He needs to talk to the American people about how dangerous the situation is. That's not really his style. But the other thing that I think he needs to do is to say to China, look, we will defend Taiwan. And if we do that, China will not attack because it doesn't want the casualties, even if they think.
Bro, what in the hell? Why do we gotta protect Taiwan? Why? Like, why do we gotta protect Taiwan? That don't make sense, bro. He gonna say if China decides they want to fucking go to war with Taiwan, we should step in and say we gonna protect Taiwan. It's like, why? Why are we? Why, bro? Why are we messing with them, bro? Why, bro? That's stupid, bro. That's stupid, bro. That's stupid, bro. Like, why are we doing that, man? Damn, man. What the hell is Taiwan doing for us that we gotta step in and try to fight their battle? They want to attack them if we. Like, man, let them, man, folks grown, man.
Can take the place. But again, that's not President Trump's style. And when asked the question during the campaign, he said, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do with regard to Taiwan. So these are questions which remain to be answered. The one good thing is that I think he will speed up arms sales to Taiwan, and that'll be a message to Beijing. But whether that's sufficient, I'm not sure.
And finally, what do you predict? I mean, how do we go down this road? And at what point does it become untenable? And what point is there a potential clash, if there ever is one?
The problem is the world's falling apart. We've got all of these wars around the world. China's involved in 3 proxy wars right now: Ukraine, North Africa, and the Middle East, and is threatening to go to war. One thing we know, Xi Jinping may not have made the decision to go to war yet, but he's made the decision to risk war. He's made the decision to risk war with a U.S. treaty ally, which means he's already made the decision that he's prepared to attack the United States. So we have got to get that message across to the American public, and especially to the Pentagon, which thinks it's at peacetime. There's no sense of urgency that is really necessary to meet the Chinese challenge right now.
Gordon Chang with a chilling warning that China is prepared to attack the United States and kill Americans. A major.
I just don't know, man. I just don't know, bro. He didn't say anything to make me think like China's fucking with us. Like, he said that they might be getting ready to fuck with Taiwan, and then we should step in and say, don't mess with Taiwan, or we gonna fight you too. And then they won't mess with Taiwan. But it's like, why do we care? Other than using it as an opportunity to, whatever resources Taiwan got, get it from them by saying we'll protect you. But it's like, nigga, why are we trying to beef with China? Like, what is the problem, bro? I just don't understand. And then this dude, I don't know who he is, but he intense as hell and he looking for smoke. This ain't nobody you want leading you, bro. He looking for smoke, bro. For him to say, yeah, man, everything cool with them, we ain't got no issues and stuff. Oh yeah, I saw they was building more shit over there. Nah, we ain't into it though. Like, they're my people. But what if? But what if we have an argument and they got those? And then you start making moves based off of your what if. That's crazy, bro. That's starting shit. And this nigga's crazy as hell. The expert my ass. I don't want to be an expert if this is what it is. Cause this
A
is
major
crazy.
challenge for the incoming Trump administration. Gordon.
Man, Trump better not. And then he mad talking about that ain't Trump's style to just basically jump the fucking gun. Nigga, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong. What is... You want Trump to just start some shit with these people? He's talking about that's not his style. It shouldn't be his style. Why is it your style? Why is it your style, bro? Starting shit with these good folks, man. Everything going all right. You're going to say, yeah, we at peace right now, but what if? And if they decide to get Taiwan, we should step in. Man, you need to throw in your expert. How many years you got to be... It take to be expert at something? 10? Like, how long do you got to be doing something to be expert? Because there's no way he came up with this. What's his name? They ain't even put his name because they knew niggas was going to be on his ass. Expert. Throw your expert out the window, man. Anyway, y'all make sure y'all subscribe, hit the bell. Don't listen to this, man. And then he going to talk about Trump need to tell the Americans this is serious. That China want war. You just made that up, man. You said you made it up. You said you made it up. Yeah, it's cool now, but what if? And then we should just start Hey, man, shut up, man. Anyway, y'all, subscribe, hit the bell. Don't listen to this crazy ass, man. He's gonna be out here fighting and shit. Dying. Nigga crazy as hell. I never seen that. That's humbuggers right there. That's humbuggers. Ain't nothing wrong, but what if it is? So I'm finna start just doing shit based off the what if it do.
Well, that's a classic American fear. That's why Fox News is a damn $1 billion company. Is because,
that was Fox too.
Yeah, it is Fox. I ain't have to see it because they're the only ones doing that fucking weird shit.
Man, that was crazy.
The but what if shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we're all in their business, and then they're wondering why we're in ours. Because looking from their perspective, what are they doing over here?
Yeah.
Why are they sending shit over here? Why is there satellite footage of my shit?
Yeah.
So what do you think I'm gonna do? I don't know, stock my inventory because you're doing something.
Yeah.
And so what's happening? Both of us are doing the same fear mongering bullshit.
Now somebody gonna get scared enough to strike at some point.
Yeah, but it's got to get like this before anybody goes in and goes, oh, okay, all right.
And he's a reason.
But Thailand is huge. There's one company that makes the silicon we need for chips. Everything runs on chip.
It's in Thailand.
USMC. One goddamn company.
They only got one building?
One building, one company.
I wonder why they do that.
The upfront cost on it to get started is astronomical, and it's so much cheaper to buy the stuff that everybody on the planet has just been buying from this company. So we can do it.
Company,
and we need something like, we need like big people. We need, Bill Gates money to get this thing started.
Oh, well, shit.
Because the machine that's making these things, there's chips in there. It's about as big around as your...
Appreciate you for watching.
About as big around as your fingernail. There's 29 billion transistors on it. So,
Bill Gates money to do it is crazy. Turkey out of sheep got it. All right, let's see. Yo, what up? It's your boy Trapp, and welcome back to I'm Not a Politician, but. And today we got a pretty quick video. Before we start, y'all make sure you go ahead and hit subscribe, hit the bell, go down in the comments, leave a little comment or something, hit that like button, you know what I'm saying? Follow me on Instagram and everything. All social media at Trapp Terrell. And yeah, let's watch this video. Trump takes aim at Canada and Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Okay. Trump takes aim at Canada and Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. So let's see what they mean by Trump took aim. You feel what I mean? Let's see if Trump on his ass for if he got a good
Trump
reason.
had more than Congress's spending plans on his mind this week. He also took time to take aim at Canada and its embattled Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Here's CBS's Christian Benavides.
This week, Donald Trump once again fired off several taunts at our largest trading partner. Writing on Truth Social, Canadians want Canada to become the 51st state. They'd save massively on taxes and military protection. I think it is a great idea. Referring to Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau as governor. It's hit a nerve north of the border.
Insulted? Absolutely. You know, we are Canadians first.
The guy is, talking out of his, you know what?
Bro, do you think Canadians is finna become, bruh? Come on, bruh. That'll be set. We would, if Canada became the 51st state, bruh, do you know the kind of issues we would have with Canadians, bruh? Just looking at their face, when y'all come back and watch this video, y'all two on YouTube, when y'all come back and watch this video, bruh, look at the disgust on their face. They so, like, the disgust on their face, bruh. Because that is disrespectful. And to him, too, to Justin Trudeau. When they say when Trump said it to him in person, he looked at Trump and started laughing. And then he left. But I'm like, bruh, I would have did the same thing. Like, are you crazy? You know what I mean? Like, that's so, like, you demoting, like, you demoting the whole goddamn country. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I would feel so disrespected, bro. I would feel so disrespected. And then if that happened to us, we'll be an issue. We would be an issue for the rest of them 50 states, bro. It'll be them versus us. You know what I mean?
Insulted? Absolutely. You know, we are Canadians first.
The guy is, talking out of his, you know what?
The taunt started after that surprise Thanksgiving dinner at Mar-a-Lago between Trump and Trudeau, where he first mused that if they want to avoid Mar-a-Lago,
y'all, let me tell y'all something. So this is what I do.
Trudeau.
I like looking in the back of pictures. So instantly I noticed this nigga back here, this white dude, he's smiling for the camera even though he's not at their table. The kid beside him is doing this in the picture also. That girl over there, she's looking like this. She's looking over at the camera. That's the first thing I noticed though, because I do that. But and then that waiter is a ghost. That waiter is definitely a ghost. Look at that body. That motherfucker blurred. How the only thing in here blurred is him?
He's on one move.
Nah,
Slow
come
shutter
on.
speed.
That's crazy.
Started after that surprise Thanksgiving
They
dinner
chose
at
this picture,
Mar-a-Lago
bro.
between Trump and Trudeau, where he first mused that if they want to avoid tariffs, they should become the 51st state. Trump threatened 25% tariffs on all Canadian goods over what he claims are border security concerns. Yet our northern border has had just a fraction of the arrests made at our southern border, 23,000 over a year. Just last month, our southern border was double that number at 46,000. The two countries are each other's largest trading partners. $2.7 billion worth of goods cross the border every day.
Damn! $2.7 billion in goods every day? Man, what are we doing, man? Hey, Trump, man, come on, man. You gonna have to chill out. I'm not gonna lie. You gonna have to chill out, bro. Let them folks be, bro. Come on, bro. $2.7 billion in goods every single day. Bro, you being unreasonable, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I know we aren't supposed to say that, bro. But Donald Trump's being unreasonable fucking with Canada, bro. 2.7 billion in goods every day. Clearly, we need each other. You taking the whole mutual out. You trying to son them, bruh. And that ain't, and it ain't that. They not sonable. 2.7 billion. We need each other. You trying to son them, man. That's why them folks, nah, bruh. Hell nah,
Allies
Trump.
say Trump's posts are in jest.
I think Donald Trump is being humorous, okay?
The idea
Dan, I'm telling, that's because that shit laughable. It's laughable, man.
Come, or even contemplate for a second becoming the 51st state is offensive.
Hell yeah, it's offensive. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You can't do that to people. That shit offensive as hell.
Retaliatory tariffs if Trump lives up to his threat. About 60% of U.S. crude oil imports and 85% of U.S. electricity imports are from Canada.
Bro, they gonna cut the lights off over here, boy. What is you talking about? Leave them folks alone. Why are we trying to bully Canada? We trying to bully our friends all of a sudden. We owe China all that damn money. And then want to step in for that in front of them to fight them over somebody else's beef. We buy everything. Everything we got over here say made in China. Canada is gonna cut the lights off, man. Because you think you finna play with me and overcharge me, and then I can cut off lights in 3 of your states, and I'm not gonna do it. Y'all gonna be in the dark that evening. I promise you, bro. Y'all gonna be in the dark that evening, bro. It's like New York.
Yeah, it's all right there, whatever it is.
Man, come on, bruh.
It sounds like the reason they want to do it is because you got financial trouble. Why do I have to suffer because of your financial trouble?
Bruh, and you know the thing is, if it's over the border, I mean, Canada could just fix that. You know, Canada, they can just fix that. I mean, they hire a couple more folks, get some stricter border laws. But I don't think it's about that no more. I think we really trying to. I think because they can just fix that, it's like, why are we still threatening them with tariffs? Like, I don't know. I feel like we being foolish. 2.7 billion worth of goods crossing the border each day, bruh.
Every day on Capitol Hill, his allies say Trump's posts are in jest.
I think Donald Trump is being humorous, okay?
The idea that we would become, or even contemplate for a second becoming the 51st state is offensive.
Canada is considering retaliatory tariffs if Trump lives up to his threat.
See?
About 60% of U.S. crude oil imports and 85% of U.S. electricity imports are from Canada.
85%? We gonna all be over here fucked up. I don't know, man. We ain't finna have TikTok. We ain't finna have no lights. We ain't finna have no cars. David said there's one place in the goddamn world that make these chips that everybody need. They didn't even make a backup building.
Semiconductors or something.
So if a motherfucker blow them up, we fucked.
Everybody. That's what happened in 2020.
With the trucks and shit.
Because they were doing other stuff. Because they have to change over the whole building in order to do one set versus the other. And they were set up for something else. It takes like 5 years ago.
What are we doing, bro? We sitting up here like, what are we doing?
Outsourcing because it's cheaper instead of building it ourselves. That's what all of this is for.
Bro, we spend money on dumb shit, bro. We just gave all that money to the immigrants in New York. Put all this money we wasted on dumb shit in a fund and build a damn building, bro. Because this is ridiculous, man.
And 85% of U.S. electricity imports are from Canada.
We cooked.
Cristian Benavides, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
Hey, man, we cooked. We cooked if this shit don't get together, man. Trump, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You kind of wilding just a little bit. Just a little bit. You kind of wilding, bro. $2.7 billion in goods. You should not be fucking with those people, man. You should not be fucking with them. 85%. Come on, man. They gonna turn off lights, bro. If we hit Canada with them tariffs, they gonna turn off the lights over here. And they can do it. Bro, leave them people alone. They not finna be the 51st state. You see how they feel so disrespected. I would feel disrespected too. You know what I mean? Imagine you got your sons, right? You got your kids. And then they get a stepdaddy. And then the stepdaddy tell the real daddy, he the real daddy now. And then you the stepdaddy. Imagine that. That's what they feel like. It's like, bitch, who you talking to? That's what that's like. That's like the stepdaddy telling the real daddy, you the stepdaddy now. That's how Canada feel. I'm a daddy. And then you gonna tell me, oh, okay, well, I'm married to their mama now, so to be a part of this family, you gonna have to play the stepdaddy role, real daddy. That's what it's like with US telling Canada that to be the 51st and then telling bro to be the governor.
I just looked up.
Demoted to governor. That's crazy, man.
I just looked up how many cities are up there. There's 8,016 cities in Canada. You know, little spot.
Okay.
And I was like, could you imagine having? We got 50 states to remember and capitals. Could you imagine having like 8,000
cities?
That's the new norm. Like if they were.
That's all they got. Period. In the whole country.
Hmm?
That's not a lot.
Well, the whole top part of it is, desolate.
Damn. That's not what I thought. But all right, y'all, I'm about to get off this video. What my boy say? Y'all gonna be the 51st state, whether you like it or not. Okay, so y'all go ahead and get ready to. I guess we finna fight China.
Slap Canada.
While we trying to hold Canada out. we trying to punk Canada out while we gonna fight China and defend everybody else.
While Russia's taking from the back.
And deport all the Hispanics in the United States. Bro said, if your kids was born over here, they going back with you. He not doing that. The kid get to stay. You give you some papers because you had a kid. Yeah. He said everybody's deported. He said, what would I look like separating families? The kid's going too. So, all right, man. Y'all let me know, man. Hit the bell, hit the subscribe button, and I'm out, man. My boy Trump ain't going.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Type shit.
Why you say it like that?
Trump ain't going, man.
The president-elect,
This nigga right here talking shit about Trump, though. That's what I've been waiting to get to. People ain't gonna like that.
But they gonna look.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck y'all putting in this thing?
I'm fill it with ice. You know the ice you buy from the store. Fill it with water. You know, over a day or two, they'll get drunk. I drink lots of water, but just getting everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit here and everybody just drink water throughout the day. Just get more healthy. Other than sodas and shit all the time. But me and Trey for sure. And it's gonna be cold all day.
Yeah, a whole bag of ice.
Don't put a whole bag of ice and then don't put the water in it, so the ice gonna be turning into water and shit. So, alright. Hey, my stomach's starting to hurt a little bit.
Yeah, me too, Dad.
What, you hungry?
I don't know.
Oh, I still got that little problem. I've been sick these last few days.
Yeah, I think
Yo, what up? It's your boy Trapp. Hold on, Trey, my bad. Welcome back to I'm Not a Politician, but where we focused on these political videos. So y'all know if y'all want to rock with your boy, You know what I mean? Just go subscribe, hit the bell. This ain't the ordinary stuff going over here where I'm like, oh, buddy doing this, da 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 da. We just talking shit for real. And just telling what we really think. And I think in this video, Buddy talking shit because it's a weak leader. Trump's hemorrhaging political capital. Says Hayes. So whoever Hayes is, he finna talk some shit about Donald Trump. So let's see what we talking about, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, hit the bell, and all of that good stuff. And let's see what Hayes say, man. I think he talks shit about
Trump. Makes a
Trump.
big deal about how powerful he is, how everyone jumps to do his bidding, everyone wants to be his friend. But the events of the last 48 hours sure don't make him look very strong. In fact, the opposite. First, he never took the initiative on the spending bill. He just watched his co-president kill the deal. Then he tried to claim credit for it. And then he tried to command everyone in no uncertain terms in his party to vote for the replacement bill, only for 38 Republicans to vote against it. Then more threats. This all comes on the heels of 2 of his nominees failing.
Look, man, you know Trump gonna threaten you, okay? You know that. Don't be acting like Trump. Nah, come on now. We know that. We know Trump gonna give you a what if
Only
or
for
else.
38 Republicans to vote against it. Then more threats. This all comes on the heels of 2 of his nominees failing before they even got a hearing, and more facing serious uphill battles to confirmation. Not to mention a 41% approval rate before he's even sworn in. I gotta say, Donald Trump has proven himself to be extremely resilient and a formidable political opponent, no question. But this does not seem like an unbeatable colossus at all. This seems like actually a pretty weak leader who is hemorrhaging political capital. Fat Shakir is a former senior advisor to Senate Minority Leader Harry Reid. He's currently the executive director of More Perfect Union and a senior advisor to Senator Bernie Sanders, and he joins me now. What's your read on that thesis? That he's actually pretty politically weak right now, or weaker than I think I would have guessed 4 weeks ago.
And I would add to that that he seems scared of Elon. And that's you tend to see, right, a Trump who is in friction and in fights with people who cross him. Certainly that was the purpose of the statement yesterday, right? The threatening of primaries and all that kinds of stuff. That's what he does to people who cross him, who aren't on the same page with him. You didn't hear much about him and Elon, even though now there's reports, rumors circulating that he's not even very happy with this bill that's passed now. But he's not saying anything about Elon. Elon worked him, right? When that period, remember that period of time where he just rushed out to Twitter with his own platform, Elon did, and announced and proceeded to tell the nation what the policy of Trump/Elon Musk's regime is. And there was nothing. There was silence. And it's funny because you think of Trump's weakness. When CR 2.0 came, right after the first one failed, he rushed out to declare, I'm in favor of this because I think he had gotten worked by Elon the first time around. So he looks scared and he looks weak, to your point.
So on that, I think...
Damn. Donald Trump scared of Elon Musk? I'm surprised Elon be walking around like he do, man. Because I would imagine somebody going to try to get off on him at some point. Elon got all this money, man. He just be doing shit with it. I bet you that shit is a little frightening.
Is Everett reporting that Trump is not happy, capital NOT, that the spending deal doesn't include the debt ceiling, according to a person who spoke with him this PM. Not clear he'll probably try to stop the bill in the Senate, but the bill doesn't contain his main ask. And to that, I want to go back to what he said yesterday, right? No uncertain terms. This is him using the megaphone, right? This is supposed to be the dear leader, jump how high. If Republicans try to pass a clean continuing resolution without all the Democrat bells and whistles that would be so destructive to our country, all we'll do after January 20th is bring the mess of the debt limit into the Trump administration rather than allowing it to take place in the Biden administration. Any Republican that would be so stupid as to do this should and will be primaried. Everything should be done and fully negotiated prior to my taking office on January 20th, 2025. They all just ignored it.
They laughed it off.
Allowing it to take place in the Biden administration. Any Republican that would be so stupid as to do this should and will be primaried. Everything should be done and fully negotiated prior to my taking office on January 20th, 2025. They all just ignored it.
They laughed it off.
Nothing. Yeah. That was just whatever.
I was also thinking, but you mentioned in the prior segment, the pharmacy benefit managers, the PBMs, literally 5 days ago, it was 4 days ago. He was at his own press conference and he said, we're going to kill the middleman. We're going to go after these PBMs. He lets Elon dictate, no, that's got to come out. Then he lets Elon dictate, no, pediatric cancer research and breast cancer research and sickle cell and Down research, all that's got to come out. He let him dictate the terms even of things that he was proclaiming just like literally days ago that he was for. He is no longer driving this car. And I think, to your point that you just raised here, House Republicans are more scared of Elon. It's clear now in the future when they're looking ahead to the next 4 years, not worried about the
I'm saying, like, what's the fuck is they scared of Elon Musk for? David, do you know why? Like, why would they be scared of Elon Musk? Because he got bread? He be building robots and shit? Like, what's...
It sounds like they fear anybody that has an opinion that's different than their own.
But they saying, like, they letting Elon Musk pretty much control, like, certain laws and stuff. I'm like, why would the Republicans be scared of him? Like, I get what they saying and stuff, but it's like, but what is it that Elon has that's like superior than the government? Like, other than like having billions.
Well, maybe I'm missing something, but I don't know that the Republicans are scared of Elon at all.
That's what they saying. Like, they saying, like that's they saying. But I don't know.
No longer driving this car. And I think, to your point that you just raised here, House Republicans are more scared of Elon. It's clear now in the future when they're looking ahead to the next 4 years, not worried about the primary of Donald Trump. They're worried about is Elon going to dump money into my elections? Well,
okay. I understand. Elon be dumped a lot of money in Trump shit, and they want the same thing. So they kind of kissing his ass a little bit. You know what I mean? Respecting even if they're against his opinion, they kind of going along with it. You feel what I mean? In hopes that he'll invest into that campaign. That's fucking crazy.
Would it be like we haven't done this since Grover Cleveland?
In hopes he'll dump money into
their
that campaign like he did Donald Trump.
To be sworn in as a lame duck. And back then, of course, we didn't have a constitutional amendment with term limits, right? There was just a norm. So, I mean, now so this question of what does it mean to be sworn in and be a lame duck immediately, we haven't grappled with before. And the other thing I think that's happening here, I want to get your thoughts on this, is there's actually an ideological conflict. Donald Trump doesn't care about spending and the deficits. In fact, a huge innovation he brought that was very politically advantageous to the Republican Party was like, get rid of the Ryan budget stuff and the House Freedom Caucus and the Tea Party stuff. No one cares about that stuff. And I think that was hugely beneficial. It's been an enormous... Elon Musk seems like he and the House Freedom Caucus are just bringing all of those politics back. And when you had a choice between them, the two of them in the last 24 hours, it's the Elon Musk Tea Party version that won.
Yeah, it's the interest also of a billionaire class. When you think about the things that they desperately want, it is the corporate tax rates, the raising of the debt ceiling, those kinds of things, which I think Elon is also pointing towards of the future. It's not, as you're saying, expanding government spending into key areas and domains of the next, administration, which, Trump has made some promises of things that he's going to do for middle-class, working-class people. That's not aligned with where Elon's thinking what a billionaire class really wants. It's a constrained government that only, does privatization.
Man, Donald Trump better not keep going back on his word, man. Now, that's just now. Come on now. You can't keep doing that. You can't keep doing it. All people really care about is who's going to help the middle class.
Which we're going to get. But one of the biggest important things that we learned from this is there's an agreement, apparently, right, Chris? There's a form of agreement to cut to...
Don't nobody care about what Elon Musk think about the middle class when he don't even know any middle class people. If you said you was going to help, bro, you need to help the middle class, bro.
Trillion in Medicare's mandatory spending, which is obviously only Medicare and Social Security and Medicaid. What are you going to do? You can't cut that much money, and obviously you're going to go right at it, and that's supposed to happen in January. This is to your point, Elon Musk's vision, not Donald Trump's.
Fashion here, always a pleasure. Thank you, sir.
I want to know what y'all think down in the comments about that, man. If Elon Musk got all this power because everybody hopes that he invest in their campaign, so like they letting him dictate stuff, and they speaking publicly against certain things, and then days later when he say something they start agreeing with it all of a sudden because they want his money. Like, that shit is crazy. That is crazy, bro. And I don't like it. I don't like it, bro. Bro built the goddamn car, man. He got some cars built and shit, bro. That does not make him... He is not no political guru. He don't know, bro. Why would you listen to Elon Musk about fucking middle class? He don't want to help middle class. Why would you listen to that? Why would you listen to that? That's just fucking dumb, bro. Y'all niggas is dumb, bro. And anyway, y'all subscribe, hit the bell, you know what I'm saying? All of that. And I am out. Listening to Elon, and he ain't even got no... He don't even know nobody.
He ain't been for it a long time.
Elon Musk made PayPal? That motherfucker was smart. Yeah, but that don't mean he know the political shit, like...
Right.
Bro.
That's one other thing. Like, he's been rich for a long time.
Yeah, so he don't...
History, but I assume maybe it was regular at one point.
Probably wasn't.
But I don't know who his parents are or none of that.
All right, Trey, let's get you set up. Get the green screen. Let's move the couches. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. You know what I'm saying? I did an hour on here. Finna get ready to film Trey. And I will be back another time. Check out the videos that's on the channel. And I'm out.